Yeah, it's not bad. And excellent.
Evening, folks. How's everybody doing today?
Hello.
All right.
I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's your week been? Waiting for your ability to use more than one monitor again.
I can definitely say I may have taken a multiple monitor setup for granted. And I'm glad I got all that fixed, because now it is much easier to do things versus when I had only one monitor. Let's get everything loaded up on the layout and we can go ahead and get started.
Yeah. Also see Mancart saying hello, first time in chat.
What's up, Mancart? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're ready to hear two giant nerds talk about robots.
To talk about robot bits. Robits, as it were.
For folks tuning in, we'll do a quick sound check since I had to adjust sound. Is Matt coming in loud and clear? For some reason, all of my settings seem weird.
Can you hear me?
Normally, my audio isn't topping out in yellow in OBS.
The Discord call is coming from inside the room.
Okay, sounds good. From Crusher?
Yeah.
Labyrinths? What's up, Labyrinths?
Howdy.
All right, let's jump back into Armored Core for Answer. We're on chapter 3 of, I think, 5 or 6. We didn't make a ton of forward progress last time, but we did do a lot.
Did a lot of fun and cool robot stuff.
I will say, let me get that off there. I did try out free play mode offline just to test. Mm-hmm. And maybe something we can look at once we play through a path on normal is we can look at hard. I started doing some of the hard missions just to test them out and see what was different from the ones that we've gone through here on stream. And they are different. There's subtle little mission tweaks that they throw in there to make them more difficult. Like one of the ones was one of the land crabs.
Yeah.
Or was it like defeat a land crab, right? You pop in the mission and suddenly there's 2.
Oh, fun.
There's just 2 of them now. Or you remember Giga Chad, the Giga Chad one?
Yes.
When you're flying with your VOB, like halfway through your VOB malfunctions and breaks on you, dropping you right in the water way far away from the target.
Oh, so then it essentially doubles the run distance to get to it.
Yep, so you got to get the entire rest of the way on foot while things taking pot shots at you. So they definitely do remix some stuff for those harder missions. So maybe we can check that out later on. But let's see. If we jump into the garage. And kind of recap what we did on stream last time.
Yeah, because we had...
I put Matt in charge of designing a next for us to use, which was the heavy sniper tank blood tunic. And probably start with this one to take out. But I did want to show off one that I made off stream.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
It's unfortunate that due to the graphics glitches, we can't see previews. I talked about this last time, but on the left, instead of a distortion window, it'd be like a blueprint schematic that shows like a front render and a side render of your next to show you what they look like. So we got a hydrate and a stretch from Crusher. Crusher says, let's see the robot. All right.
Yeah, see the robot. Give us the robot. Okay, that's really cool.
So Fade Fragment is a middle weight hover tank shotgun build. And I can take this one out and kind of show it off. It's not as mobile as I would have thought, so it might need a little bit of tuning. But with all of the stabilizers that I put on there, it really kind of changes the way it looks. Like these big things on the top that stick out.
Yeah.
Those are core stabilizers. And the things on the shoulder, I think those are Those might be stabilizers too. But it's slick looking.
It seems to be stable as fuck.
And unfortunately, the cool paint job won't show up to that bridge.
Alas.
This thing has pretty good ground speed, moderate airspeed because of the tank legs. So it's going to move around faster and corner better than the legs that are on Blood Tunic.
Yeah.
And it can boost around a bit more, but obviously it's much lighter. This thing does not take damage super well, so it's meant to be kind of a run and gun build.
You kind of a dash in, spray, pray, and leave.
Yeah, it's got a fast lock on the FCS, your radar sighting control system, so you just have to kind of get in on targets and then light them up with the shotgun.
Yeah.
You're not going to be at great range with this thing. But being able to kind of move and get in on targets, light them up, and then get out before they can kind of lock in and shoot you back.
Before they can do much of anything, honestly.
And if you get airborne, you can fly around and it's faster than Blood Tunic, but really not super well designed for air. I think all the tank legs are like that.
Yeah, like tank legs in general, just from a visual standpoint, it doesn't look aerodynamic in the slightest.
The thing is, I hope they bring this back in 6. There used to be a class of legs that were hover legs, and they kind of merged them into one with the tank, but there's actually flying, floating legs, and they would just be super quick.
Huh.
They'd be able to hit the ground and boost around on the ground pretty quickly, and corner quickly, and then get in the air quickly because they're flying.
Yeah, because essentially you're perpetually flying.
But I think the last game they had that was before quick boosting. So you had a lot of speed and control, but you couldn't super quickly zip around like you can in this game.
Yeah. So it's kind of a trade-off gameplay-wise.
Yeah, the older Armored Cores did not play this fast. And I'm kind of considering maybe once we finish with 4 Answer, going back to one of the PS2 ones and kind of comparing, because probably my favorite PS2 title is Last Raven, which was an expansion for 3, largely considered the most difficult of the games. I'll just see something real quick. But you can kind of see the difference in gameplay if we went back to that one. I'm going to drop the volume down. I wonder if my sound settings got set or changed.
Yeah, they might have been a little funky, and that's why you thought I was coming in loud. Maybe it was just everything coming in loud.
Which is weird because I didn't touch anything since I haven't been able to stream since last week. But I will drop everything down maybe about.
Yeah. Also, apparently, Crush is saying, Rocket, did you know I got a new kitty?
I had heard new cat was inbound, but I don't think I've talked to you, Crusher, since that happened. So, how is the new kitty? Not causing too much trouble?
The new fuzzy part of the family.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not up to too many antics. Or at least if they're up to antics, they're up to ones that are generally adorable.
Oh, I did see we got a follow from Labyrinths further up. I heard it while we were adjusting sound. So thanks for the follow, Labyrinths.
Dang. Yeah, thank you kindly.
Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, so let's see. We can go after 8th Fleet. We have a couple more fights in the ladder. I think maybe 2 or 2 left, I think.
Yeah, so not too much left there.
Let's see. We'll try to do 8th Fleet. I think this is the one where we have to compete against the big floating arms fort. But we'll load yours up first. I don't know if Fade Fragment's going to be good for that. It's fast, but I don't know if it could one-shot ships. You can see. But yours...
Yeah, might not be able to pull that off.
Yours might be fast enough, but as long as it doesn't take a hit from something, it can, boost around infinitely. So I'm kind of curious to see how that works.
Yeah, and honestly, one sniper cannon shot should be able to give it a bit of a run for its money.
For those who didn't see this last stream, the next that Matt assembled is this one. This is the heavy sniper tank. And I guess one thing we can experiment with today is seeing how essential the supplementary radar on the left shoulder is.
That's true. Yeah, we could see if swapping that out with a second sniper cannon or something like that would be a potential option for more evisceration, as it were.
I see a question from Fancy asking, have you seen the song Blarf? Songs by Blarf? Eric Andre? I have not. I know I've seen bits from Eric Andre, but I've never watched the show. I think I've seen more memes from the show than the show itself.
Yeah, I know I've seen more memes than the show itself for sure.
Okay, let's listen to the mission briefing.
Mission briefing begin. Your target is the BFF 8th Fleet, currently deployed in the Northwest Sea. The Union has committed the arms Fort Stigro to this mission. You will rendezvous with the Stigro and destroy all targets. The 8th Fleet has been picked apart by repeated battles. If we strike now, you and the Stigro should be able to wipe out the remnants. That's the mission. The Union has been impressed with your performance thus far. We hope you can take this on.
Man, that fleet is always having a rough time.
The fleet's just getting its ass whooped on the regular.
We have attacked the 8th Fleet so many times.
Fleet. For this operation, you're paid in proportion to the number of mission targets you eliminate. Stigro's on your side, but it's also your competition. Show them that you're better than some simple piece of hardware.
Remember which weapon is on which arm.
Yeah.
I think it's my bazooka on the left, and it's the sniper rifle on the right. Now that we're out in the field, I can see my energy's actually getting depleted, so I don't have free boost forever.
Yeah. You have a lot of boost, though.
Yeah.
May not be forever, but
definitely
it's for a
corner
long
quickly.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does help that the fact that you're not having to close nearly as much distance to be able to wipe targets.
Yeah. What I've done this one with the Rust Razor before, which is just high speed slashing everything with swords.
Stigro's share of kills is increasing.
And it's a little bit easier because
as long as you're aware that he's taking money out of your pocket.
You're more mobile, but we can do it this way too. You probably won't make as much money, which doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, money is just more a matter of like it's a
Style points.
yeah, it's style points. It's an interesting digit that does absolutely nothing to change how you play the game at this point.
Yeah, normally we would care about how much we're making per mission. We own everything.
Yeah, when you own every part, who cares?
Just a few more.
You're just absolutely rocking it here.
You're left. It would have been interesting if they had an opposite version of this mission where you're having to defend. Yeah, and take out the floating arms fort.
Pay attention to where you're shooting.
While
He's
minimizing
not your friend,
casualties.
but not your enemy.
Really, a thing registered friendly
Yeah.
fire? After running me over? Alright.
I don't know if the 8th Fleet could afford you at this point to defend them.
There's one over here.
Mission complete. You made it out alive. Don't be too disappointed.
It's gonna cost
I mean-
a lot in ammo, I think.
Yeah, that's a trick. Let's see how ammo costs versus what you've actually got. It cost more in repair than it did ammo.
Yeah, our overall take home was not super high because I think it got more kills than we did. At rank B,
Yeah.
that's alright. Now we got Defend Arteria Carpals.
Or attack the same place.
Yeah, so this is a split towards the end of the game, and I don't remember which is which.
If you want to Google it, now's the time.
I think we want to do attack, which is going to put us on a slightly less obnoxious path. This is basically a fight some nexts in an area type mission. Let's do attack. We'll take Blood Tunic, test it out against some more actual NPC fights.
Yeah, some more mobile things to have to target.
We're initiating the closed plan. Our next forces will launch simultaneous attacks against core Arteria facilities. Your target is the critical Arteria facility, Carpals. You are to take down Noblesse Oblige, who is defending the site.
Oh no, this is the more difficult path, I think. Oh well.
It's protected by multiple
That
Oh.
made it good.
units. Effectively,
Time for the true challenge for Blood Tunic.
will make things a bit easier on you. We are the Orca Brigade, the most dangerous reactionary force in existence, and this is our grand entrance. Let's put on the show, gentlemen.
I think this is the Orca faction path is kind of like the underdog faction, like the revolutionaries, I believe.
Okay.
Commence mission. Seize control of the Carpals.
Because I know last time we played, we did one mission for Orca. That one where it was for Orca it was the really vertical mission.
That should make things go
Yeah,
more smoothly.
that sounds right. We're gonna need a lot of firepower for this one. Basically, when you pop in, there's all these turrets in the area and a bunch of
Yeah.
things on the ground. So the idea is to take out a lot of the turrets so they don't interfere with the fight when Noblesse Oblige shows up.
Oh, that makes sense. Just like reduce the number of targets you have to deal with. Luckily, these things don't move much, so
Yeah. You take a lot of ammo to sort of blow up. Like this would be a potential situation where we'd want to have another weapon on our back. So we'll see ammo-wise how we do. I think I took Yellow Jacket in this one, just started lighting everything up and had enough bullets to spare.
I imagine it wouldn't take very much to. Because, I mean, all Gatling all the time. It's not gonna be too much of an issue. Also, Snake here saying, "Hey, Matt and Rocco just came from trying out Devil May Cry 2, and that game is terrible. I could literally just beat everybody by just using guns."
That seems to track with what I hear people say about that game. I've heard it is not good.
Yeah, DMC2. If everything I've heard about is that it's objectively like the least good of the Devil May Cry games.
Yeah, to the point where people say something is the DMC2 of the series is not a compliment.
Yeah. Like, it's a miracle it got a 3, really.
Yeah. Well, they obviously did a better job because 3 is really good.
Yeah. Also, Labyrinth's redeemed a square time.
I see that. I'll do that before things get too hectic.
Too wild.
I think Noblesse is on a timer. I don't think it's tied to how many targets you take out. We'll see.
Yeah, the timer would make sense. Especially because, well, the way that you described this mission prior to,
I
like
should
prior to
use,
starting off.
yeah, I should have used the back sniper first. I think it one-shots all the turrets. Oh, well.
Enemy next detected.
Oh, there it is.
It's closing in fast. That's him. Obliterate noblesse oblige.
Sorry to crash the party. Little hit-and-run bandits like you know no honor. I envy
Right.
your simple life, void of responsibility.
There you are. So Noblesse is a fast, lighter mid-weight next. We want to try and pull him away from everything else and wear him down as soon as quick as fast as possible before we get lit up ourselves. There he is.
Is that number that pops up above the target reticle? I'm assuming that's damage because it just flashes when it gets hit. So.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just racked up when you just laid into him. So
AP down 40%.
well, that's rude of them.
Making an enemy of Karpal's may not have been the best choice.
Yeah, well, making an enemy of blood tunic is the worst idea. Get fucked up, idiot.
Taking a lot of You make me reset the swear timer?
Oh, whoops.
Combat damage at 70%.
With that hydrate and stretch it, and a second swear timer from Snake.
Yeah, maybe the first time that's happened. Oh well. There's all these smaller normals everywhere. I kind of lost sight of the actual target. Where'd he go? Oh, there. The one moving exceptionally faster than all the others. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, the extra speedy boy. Oh yeah, this ain't great. Unfortunately, blood tunic is not made for. He's not made to be multi. Yeah, he's made to essentially like take down one dude from very far away.
Okay. I can bring in bullets for this.
I'm not going to kill you. We're going to have a little talk instead.
I don't think I've ever lost this one. So we'll see if it changes anything on the path. I think we just have to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this one does put us on a more difficult path, but it might be more interesting, so we'll keep going.
Yeah, let's give it another shot. Why not?
Snake says, one thing I realized after playing a DMC game is I appreciate when you defeat a boss, you get something from that boss, like a weapon that relates to it. Yeah, that's been something that's kind of common in a lot of character actions since DMC.
Yeah, there's not too many games like it that don't give you something like that. I mean, it's been a while since I played Bayonetta 1, but I don't know if the later ones give you something.
Yeah, they do that in all of them.
Okay. Yeah, then yeah, you can tell it's been that long since been a very long time since I played Bayo 1.
Especially in 3. You get 1 million weapons in 3. For Bayo. Viola gets no extra weapons, which is something I think they should have maybe thought more on.
Yeah, it's something they definitely could have done. Should have done.
Alright.
Commence mission. Seize control of the Karpal's facility.
See if
Eradicate as many defensive installations
3,000
as possible
plus bullets is
before
enough.
Noblesse Oblige reaches the combat zone. That should make things go more smoothly.
It's time for all miniguns all the time.
taking out a bunch of normals on the ground is probably going to help too. I didn't do that last run. So I kind of hang around and they swarm me.
Yeah. I apologize if I wasn't looking at the screen at that moment. Something very funny just happened behind me.
What's that?
So Wellesley has this like big jar of a bunch of like change from around, like coins from around the world, and she was gonna crack it open to like go through it, sort it, see if there's anything that would still be usable or if anything that would be collectible. And she was it has a little handle on the top, and she was carrying it down the stairs, but the handle's on the lid, and the lid came loose, and now our stairs have a lot of money.
I'm sure she's just absolutely tickled that happened.
Oh yeah, it was very funny. I just heard the crash. I turned around and she just looked at me. She's like, "Whoops," and just laughing. Honestly, it's very funny.
Snake says, I can't believe Wazzy did a money review. Did she do that on stream recently?
I mean,
so it must not have been when I was at, because that doesn't sound familiar.
oh no, the joke is that she reviews stuff by throwing it down the stairs. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Da. Joke.
First I was thinking she compared global currency and rated them on stream, which is a strange idea for content, but could work.
Someone would watch it. I just don't know who.
For captive audience.
Yes, I suppose.
Alright, should getting close.
And you still have like basically a full magazine on your left back. Nice.
I'll reactivate sword timer. This is Snake's redeem, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's complete.
Enemy next detected. It's closing in fast. That's him. Obliterate noblesse oblige.
Sorry to crash the
Time
party.
to mess him up.
Little hit-and-run bandits like you know no honor. I envy your simple life, void of responsibility.
This guy's kind of pretentious, huh?
Oh, just a little bit. I'm just double checking because I remember he's one of the few characters who has a named credit in the credits. I just don't remember who
Oh, yeah.
voiced him.
I wonder if Sam Riegel plays him.
It might be Sam.
I don't believe it.
Melted
Noblesse
idiot.
oblige. We still have work to do.
I believe it because he kind of sounds like Azelle.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it was Sam
Noblesse
Riegel,
oblige
yeah.
has been destroyed. Mission complete.
And Cindy Robertson's
Closed
Kasumi
plan is now
Sumika.
underway. No regrets now.
I think.
And
Remember, you chose this path.
Atstarva and Thermidor are both voiced by Kyle LeBear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Sumika's our operator.
Oh, we got yet another sword timer from Snake and a hydrate from Pineapple Ryan.
Okay.
You better like. Actually, no. Honestly, the sword timer is not that big of a deal if you get multiple, but like.
No, I don't usually get that redeemed a ton on my streams.
Yeah, it's
That's
fair.
fair.
I think it's because I'm here.
For many, the chaos began in July.
More lore.
Without warning, multiple nexts of unknown origin unleashed a coordinated attack on Arteria facilities. The majority of these attacks were successful. The energy reserves upon which the Cradles relied were suddenly threatened. The the Orca leader, a man known as Maximilian Thermidor, made an announcement to the world. The message was simple. League dogs, welcome to Earth. To the people who lived in the skies, it was nothing less than a declaration of war. The League was forced to abandon the tried and true strategies of the economic war. Suddenly, people realized that against these revolutionaries, their mighty castles were actually built out of sand.
Class war.
Class war.
Oh, and that disables the arena for a little bit.
Oh, makes sense.
Okay. We've got defend anti-satellite cannons and destroy Cradle 3. I have not done destroy Cradle 3 yet. You can try this one.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
We'll take Blood Tunic back out. Lore-wise, for people who didn't see it in previous streams, because of the polluted surface of the planet, humanity basically moved into these big flying ships, and that's where they live. And the people that were stuck on the ground kind of have to deal with all of the pollution and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so this group is kind of rising up to take down the people in the sky and force everyone to be equal. So we're going to go commit mass murder.
Yeah, many will die.
Old King.
Greetings, Lapdog. This is Old King. We're going to destroy Cradle 03. Care to join us? Orca has been too lenient for too long. In a revolution, blood must be spilled. Don't you think?
I mean,
Well, that's the mission. The bloodthirsty guys Russian. Imagine that.
yeah. Stereotypes? Never heard of them.
Good, you came. How obedient of you. Fell the cradles, all of them. Millions
That was just
will
one.
die. Exciting, don't you think?
It might be like a cradle,
Just know how to kill, huh?
like,
Nothing else?
fleet.
That's too bad. It's time for you and I to go our separate ways.
So pissed off our operator, right?
I mean, that 100% tracks.
One down, 20 million dead.
Oh,
Jesus.
jeez.
Guess we're going for the genocide route, essentially. I don't know what the story does, because I haven't done this particular sequence of missions yet.
You said genocide route, and I immediately wanted to make some sort of Sans Undertale joke. Also, Wazzy in chat just going, my money.
40 million.
This is crying over spilled currency, I suppose.
I guess not.
We can put pretty darn quick work of this.
60 million.
It's a lot of dead people.
Holy snot.
Here I go, killing again.
Oh boy.
Might be a bit more of a moral conflict to quote that show from now on.
Yeah, it will.
To be fair, the show is beyond just the creator. but it does kind of suck that
Yeah, that's
They're
not
terrible
a
people.
permanent attachment.
yeah. I can't have nice things.
Well, we can, just that some people don't want us to have them.
80 million.
Might actually run out of bullets. Is there more than one of these left? Does not look like it. I think this one over here is the last one.
The way that he's tallying up your kills, all it makes me think is just like, imagine having the Halo announcer on. This is double kill, triple kill,
Genocide?
Kilimanjaro.
Alright, that's it for the bazooka.
That guy's just having the time of his life.
Yeah, he's vibing.
Well, kind of weird that living your best life, it means that you want some other people to not live theirs at all.
Million.
Man.
Done. There are still so many more lives to take. Our journey is just beginning.
That's a whole lot of moida. It took almost all of your ammunition.
Yep. We could have done this with Rust Razor and just gone and swatted all of the engines.
Oh, yeah. Have you had a chance to test out Rust Razor with the double moonlight?
Not in mission, I don't think. Still got rank S for that.
Oh, nice.
Occupation of Arteria Carpals. This one is same zone that we fought Noblesse on, but different focus. So I guess we can take...
Mm-hmm.
We'll take Blood Tunic in here and see how well it does.
Also, did we need to reset up this retimer again?
Is it 3? How many we have? Yes, I think there's one more from Snake.
Yeah, there was one more. I just completed it just to swing it off, but I'm pretty sure that one's got to get done.
Alright. Our only choice is this one.
Here's the mission. The objective is to take control of the large-scale Arteria facility, Carpals. This time, the details of the operation are up to you. You are to simply take out anyone or anything that gets in your way. Briefing over. The Union seeks only to secure the future safety of humanity and the planet. This mission is an essential step in realizing that goal. We trust that you will meet with 100% success.
Alright.
You find it interesting that you're on the Orca route, and yet corporations are still giving you stuff.
Yeah, it's a little unclear as to what the motivation is, but I guess we'll find out.
My guess is that there's still money to be made, even with revolutionaries going around.
Lapdog.
Oh, we're essentially teaming up with Old King for, I think, the remainder of the missions, so we don't have our operator. We just have this guy who keeps calling us Lapdog. Great.
I mean, we'd be a lapdog either way, honestly. It's either you're anti-revolutionary or the revolutionary keeps calling you a lapdog. Kinda not.
It'd be funny if you ally yourself with the corporations, they just call you shill the whole time.
Please
Or
accept
peon.
my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the
Oh.
road for you.
Ruh-roh.
I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
I mean,
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
to be fair, we did kill a whole bunch of people.
We did, but Is Old King still on our side? I think he is. We're fighting several nets now.
Yeah, they're still justifiably cheesed off though.
Mass murder.
Yeah, it's like, why are you so mad? It's only genocide.
Yeah, this one might be tough to do with this loadout because there's so many targets.
Yeah, this one might be better suited to like a spray and pray like Yellow Jacket or.
Too bad. Such a waste of young talent.
Okay, fine. I'll be back.
That's rude of them.
This, I think, is the third path. One I
Oh.
haven't cleared yet. Because there's Faction A, or Corporation's path, there's Orca path, and then there's, like, the Independent path. I think that's what we're on now.
Oh, so
This would be a different ending, I think.
it'll be an interesting end to see how it goes.
Murder everybody.
Everybody dies. And kill every last one of ya.
That's another thing that I think would be interesting to check out for Last Raven on PS2. There's, I think, like 6 or 8 endings in that one.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of different endings and paths, and not necessarily faction-based, but a lot of your story choices in the missions dictate what happens. So that's a pretty neat function. But that game's incredibly difficult.
I can only imagine.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
You definitely accidentally on purpose killed 100
Maybe it's
million
just
people.
An animal. Can it even understand what we're saying? You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
I think that's Raiden.
You killed too many.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oof. Oh, they are just. Oh, they got you surrounded.
Got hit by something heavy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, holy.
You're dead.
Oof.
But it brings no comfort to the innocent lives you've already snatched away.
Might have to divide and conquer for this one.
Yeah.
Lapdog.
I think the AI won't go outside the boundaries of the arena. I have beaten this one. It was a long time ago, and I don't even remember what the ending looked like. But I think you have to kind of pull everyone away, pick them off one by one, because if you get in the middle, they're just going to hit you from all sides.
Yeah, because there's definitely smart enough to surround you.
Let's see if we let Old King go in there first and maybe draw aggro. 'Cause I don't think it closes off the arena. I just don't know where all of the enemies spawn in from.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you. Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
That one almost sounds a little bit like DC
You
Douglas.
think you're some kind of one-man army?
Oh, but that could be.
I think
You
that
think
character
it's
that
your
was calling
right
us an
to
animal,
choose
that's
who lives
Starva.
and dies.
Oh.
The head up.
You killed too many.
Head
Oh,
makes
then that
you
would have been
fight later.
Caliber, yeah.
Alright. think if we just let Old King run around in there, eventually they'll kill him because there's just so many.
Yeah, and he'll take some chunks out of them, I assume. Probably not like an obscene amount, but more than 0.
Sorry, friend.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, yep.
We're glad we got to know each other better.
Oh boy.
Ruh-roh.
Where did the target go? I think they're dead. And I am almost dead.
It looks like it's below you.
Yeah, I think that target's down. Just not despawned. And there's 3 more. Oh boy, 3 more. It's 2v4.
Oh, that's just gross.
I think the name of the game is going to be pulling them one at a time outside the boundaries and taking them out one-on-one. I'm trying to do that before I completely die. So yeah,
You
I'm gonna do
reap
that.
what you sow. This is for sullying Orca's name.
Oh,
Yeah, these
yeah,
are the
so yeah, it's...
these are our own people that are like, no, this guy's a psycho. We need to take him out.
Yeah, because you listened to friggin' Old King.
Lapdog.
And killed 100 million people.
Yep.
I wonder. I think they spawn in from the far.
Please accept my apologies. That
So I wonder if I
briefing
can
you saw
pull
was
over this wall.
manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
Oop, going there.
You think you're some kind of one-man army?
There.
You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
This one's fast.
Oh yeah, just double checking the thing online because I was doing quick googling. The
Sorry,
yeah,
friend. I
this
can't
mission
help you
is
anymore.
beating this mission gets you the
Glad
third
we
ending,
got to
the
know
Old King's
each other
ending.
better.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
This is League
the end of
ending,
the
Orca
path.
ending.
That's one. Where are my handguns? I think I might have accidentally jettisoned them.
Well, I think this might not be a pass this time. If you only got 1,400 bullets in your shoulders.
Yeah. I forgot you can even do that. I don't even know what buttons I hit. I think you can basically expel your weapons if you want to just get rid of them. Let's see. Let's see if I can take out at least 1 or 2 more. hope they fix the lighting. It's hard to even see the targets when they're in the shadows like that.
Yeah.
The AI is basically looking at me through the wall.
Yeah, so yeah, they know exactly where you are. You have to kind of...
Boy. That's a fast target.
Is real jumpy. Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's 2. So, I think it's doable with this loadout.
As long as you don't chuck your guns into the ocean.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help. I want to check one
Yeah.
thing.
That makes it a hard time.
How did I do that?
Lapdog.
No, it's not that. There. Hitting. Looks like it's hitting switch weapon and that weapon at the same time,
Oh.
I think.
Oh, you just...
Oh, I think it's just all of them. I think it's all 4 face buttons at once. So, okay. Don't do that.
Yeah. Okay, that was funny. It's like, oh, yeah, guns? Blah. Never mind.
Right in the water. I'm gonna go up and punch them. Bare knuckle.
I think that'd be worth doing if you were out of ammo, and because I wonder if doing so would actually drop your weight, potentially make you a little bit faster.
It might. I think that's part of the reason why you would do that. You wouldn't do it before your weapons are empty.
Oh yeah.
One thing we could also look at, we'd have to tweak our tuning a bit, but if we go for hangar units, these are not something we've looked at. I kind of forgot they were here. These are basically spare weapons that get housed inside the body, and then I think they get pulled out once you've expended everything else. I don't think you can switch to them manually. But they're smaller. They tend to be like handguns. What's the highest ammo? Pulse gun, maybe? But you could see where we'd be over capacity.
Oh yeah, well over.
We're right on it. So let me see if I can fix that via tuning. Load.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of... You could cap out your capacity.
Yeah, because doing each of the hard missions, every time you clear it, you get units of memory.
Oh, nice.
And so that's how you eventually get to like 400 or whatever the max is.
Where you just have everything tuned.
I think you can do that, yeah. And I believe what you get is based on your rank on the hard mission. So if you get an S rank, I think you get the most amount of memory. That I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you really want maximum gamer points and get S rank on every hard mission, that's pretty hard to do.
I bet there's an achievement for it.
Okay. Let's see how much that changes our capacity. Marginally. But we can throw one gun in there for sure. What do you think? Should we go... We're not really built for energy weaponry.
Yeah.
We could try a pulse gun. I think we only have enough capacity for one. Maybe the 180. Yeah, anything else puts us above. We would have to use heavier legs, which we could do, but being even slower on that particular mission, like we could take the big, dummy thick lower legs, and then we'd have enough for that. But I think this would make us much slower. I wonder. Not like I'm going to be doing a ton of maneuvering around and trying to pick these suckers off one at a time. I guess we can try it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because going for a melee build probably won't work just because A, they're wicked fast, and yeah, they're just not gonna. They won't stay still long enough for that to work.
Buff turning ability. Where is vertical thrust? Horizontal thrust. Let's see how much heavier. That's not too bad. Oh wow, we do not get much push from the boost though.
Yeah, very little oomph. Well, when you put junk in the trunk, that makes sense. Like,
oh no. The guards will be alerted now. I'll turn off the swear timer.
oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
Okay, we can give this a try. This gives us a higher AP pool marginally, I think. And the hangar units. So if we purge, then it automatically slots them into our hands. Okay, I see.
Huh.
So now we have the laser or pulse guns. So if we run out,
Pulse pistols.
yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Having even more bullets.
I would almost say having hangar units. I just if we do that for blood tunic, because if I remember correctly, blood tunic definitely has the capacity as well. That's a way to upgrade that.
Yeah, we could throw in some hangar parts on blood tunic. Yeah, it's all 4 face buttons. It looks like. I need to be careful I don't do that by accident.
Yeah.
Because once
And,
we completely purge everything, we're pretty much
You're just a
screwed.
guy.
Yep. Okay.
And I know, I didn't get the homework pre-done for the stream because I wasn't 100% sure if you'd have your monitors fixed or not. I did have an idea for another build.
Okay.
How many missiles can you fit on one robot?
We're talking like lock missiles.
Yeah, talking like lock missiles and just get like as many lock missiles as you fit on one thing, and essentially just constantly be firing missiles.
Well, if we manage to get through this path, we can definitely look at that.
Yeah.
Because hand weapons are kind of weird. There's rockets, but I don't think there's missiles. So,
Like as a, I would almost argue then the spread bazooka would be the thing to like kind of in between. So that missiles are there for like ranged lock on, and then have spread bazookas in both hands just to be able to take out anything that gets too close.
Crusher's yelling, "Build it, build it, build it!" Yeah, we'll definitely be able to build all the things. There was a part.
Oh yeah, there are hand missiles.
Yeah, there. I don't know if these sight though. We can try. The one I was looking for actually looks like a hand. I can't remember if it's in this game or not. There's an equipable part for your arms and instead of regular fingers, it's basically just like a missile fingers.
Oh, that's cool.
But let's see if we can beat this mission first.
Yeah, let's see if Yellow Jacket can do the job.
I think the strategy of let Old King go in there and draw the aggro and try and pull him one at a time is the best way to do this.
Yeah.
Dog.
This is the true Big Chungus build. It takes a little bit of effort to get off the ground.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal.
Still can't
it
figure
even
out where they
understand what we're saying?
spawn in or when. Maybe after the last
You
line.
think you're
when they
some
pop in?
kind of one-man army.
There they are. Okay,
You
they fly
think
in.
it's your right to choose who lives and dies.
You killed too many.
Okay, there's one.
That's not bad. Also, hello, Rira.
What's up, Rira?
How's it going?
Welcome to the
Also,
stream.
because we're seeing My Hero Academia Season 6 is heating up. I don't know what season that is when compared to the
Aw,
manga.
man.
Is I...
I'm sorry, continue.
Oops. All missiles. What is he doing over here? Old King, really?
Yeah, well, if he's on this side, then it means he can't get swarmed. So maybe we can try and lure someone else out and then he can help. So he goes back in there, he's gonna die.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Come on, suckers. Someone follow me. There you are.
Oh, someone's coming. Now, if only Old King could realize that, hey, you have a dude out here and both of you could be taking one guy out.
There's another one. Getting tagged by that heavy hit did not help.
Yeah, definitely didn't. Or he was just chilling out at work.
Who's this we're fighting?
I think we haven't even busted out the shoulders yet.
Yeah. Ammo-wise, I think we're doing okay. It's AP, and that's really the problem.
Yeah.
As this
Point that would
switching
almost
to-
be worth like pulling primal armor out of here and there.
But I think I took that one down. All right.
You did.
Well, Old King's just
One
out
left.
here vibing, I guess. All right.
Well, maybe if we pull the last one out, he'll actually help with this one.
What is it?
If the next one even comes over.
Oh, I wonder if
Oh,
this
he's
is
just gone.
Yep, I think that's right in.
Yep.
Means anything that dude hits me with is gonna kill me in like one shot. Might
So
be able to
it's just climbing over and.
taking pot shots. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he's over with you. He's over with you. Shit.
Oh, maybe that guy's not a tank. He is heavy, whatever he is.
He's heavy and he's. Old King's distracting him, so you've got some. Potentially some free shots here. Oh. Oh,
Close.
jeez. You know what?
I'm glad we got to know each other better.
Come on. Oh my god.
Too bad.
Ah.
So
Such a
close.
waste of young talent.
Oh my goodness.
Took one heavy hit too many.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a strategy, folks. Be cheap.
Lapdog.
Yep. Cheesing it. I don't think, and that just makes sense. Like a fight like this, everything that I'm reading online is saying no. The Old King End is,
The hardest.
yeah, it's the hardest to do. Just it's because it's this mission.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is
I'm
the
just
end
gonna
of the
hang on the
road
other
for
side of the
you.
wall
I think
and see
you
if they
understand
the
why.
AI is set to fly into the battlefield as opposed to
Well,
wherever you're at.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I think they
Your
all come in
actions
from the
were
top.
clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of
There they are.
one-man army.
Yeah, they're VOBN and then.
Oh, that's
you
cool.
think it's your right to choose who lives and dies.
You killed too many.
Oh, and because they're using VOBs on the way in, you can just stand up there and fly towards them and lock on fire and just load into one of them as they come in.
Oh, you can shoot them on the way in.
Yeah.
That's good to know. First.
I'm reading a like a mini walkthrough kind of thing.
Oh boy, man, I pulled two. Sick one.
Sorry, friend. I can't help you anymore.
I mean, that's not shocking.
I'm glad we got to know each other better.
Oh, there's another one.
This.
Get back here.
Get out here, you bouncy motherfucker.
Another one.
Too bad.
Ugh.
Such a waste of young
Off to a good
talent.
start too.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the strategies I'm seeing, there's one person says if you use the Kojima integrated arm piece, fully charge it, and when they come in on the VOB, you can literally just one-shot one of them before they even land.
Lapdog.
Let's see if we can wear down one of them on the way in. I didn't think to do that. It's gonna be the far
Nah,
wall.
I didn't either because I thought they would have just come in the same way that we did and started swinging immediately. But apparently they VOB, so...
Two hydrate redeems from Crusher.
Oh, well, I'll take a sip.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate.
So they should be coming in.
There's no point in
From
trying
here?
to reason with you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand
there
what
they
we're
are.
Nope.
saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army.
Oh, we got one of them.
You think it's your right
They knocked
to
one of them down with
choose
you.
who lives
So
and
you're
dies.
it's essentially you automatically tag one.
You killed too many.
It's behind you. See, for like with this build, it could theoretically work, but I think like getting one really big shot off as they come in.
Done.
Oh, one down.
Yeah, because you can go in with really high damage energy weaponry, but if you miss, then
Yeah.
you're kind of
Well, the trick is, this is where sniping comes in handy.
Sorry, friend. I
Because if
can't
you get
help
one
you
snipe,
anymore.
one solid snipe shot or one like
Glad
rail
we
cannon
got
shot
to
off
know
right off the
each
bat,
other better.
knock off half of one's health in one shot.
Oh, another one. Yeah. The difficult thing is a lot of those heavy weapons don't have a big clip. So 1v4 is kind of difficult because even if you take one out in the beginning, you need enough ammo to take out the rest of their whole group. I honestly don't remember how I did this before. I think I did something like we're doing here, trying to wear them down and not take any stray hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pull two of them.
Oh. Another strategy that could theoretically work. If we took Blood Tunic, gave him 2 sniper cannons on the back and Gatling guns for arms. Since you just try to keep my range and snipe them until they go down. And then if they get close, you have Gatling arms to mow them down. And then you also have a good chunk more armor.
Okay. We'll
And then
back out.
still do the cheese over the wall strategy, absolutely. But like,
Yeah, try and shave off more from at range and then pick them off when they get close.
yeah, like try to stay in that like 1,000 to 1,200 meter range, like right on the edge of your radar. With Blood Tunic.
You might be able to snipe them from the top of the walls a couple times with the heavy damage before they aggro and pull over too.
Yeah, too.
Okay, so let's see.
So we take the
highest
arms, make
capacity
them.
chain guns on the arms.
Yep. Highest capacity Gatling on the arms.
Yeah, that would be these. And on the back, we will go. This sniper cannon.
And remove the
think we
radar
wanna
for
probably
another
go
sniper
with-
cannon.
Yeah, I think we want to go higher clip, even though we're going to take a slight hidden damage. Let's see. Because this one is 13K,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's not that much of a boost, and you'll get more shots off.
yeah, so I think I'm going to go 36.
Yeah, because yeah, the strategy thing I'm seeing is the 2 lightest sniper cannons you can get. So. Yeah, because if you do sniper cannon, you'll get, instead of laser cannon, you'll get more ammo and there we go. Tanky build as the long shot, as well as essentially you
Spare.
just use
Spare guns.
yeah, and you can put in a couple hangers just in case.
Oh, these assault rifles are actually higher damage.
Oh, it's not bad.
400 clip capacity. They're not fast firing though.
Yeah.
Quick shooting assault rifle for mobile combat. Oh, we could try this. We'll do 2 of these. 2 acacias.
think that put is just over capacity.
Yeah, we don't
All
have
of
this
the
one.
retune.
Yeah, we don't have this one tuned the same way as the other one.
I don't even think we have. Yeah, we don't even have fully tuned. So yeah, it's just.
Bunch of load.
Yeah. There we go. There's room to spare.
We could do shoulder units too. I don't know how these work. The missile-based ones. I don't know how they fire.
I'm not sure either.
Scatter shot weapon. I could have sworn they were auto fire because you don't toggle to them. But
Mm-hmm.
Spread missiles difficult to aim properly.
I impact large number.
What if we throw these on and try and tune? I don't think that's going to be enough. But we might be able to drop some of the other ones. Radar refresh rate, I don't think we're going to need. And ECM resistance, I don't think we're going to need. Nope. Lock speed, I'm pretty sure I don't want to drop that since everything's so fast. And these are our arm precision things. We could drop this a little more. Nope. Still too high. Oh, I wonder if these fire at the same time as back parts. That's possible too.
Maybe, yeah. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing, because then it at least gets a spread of missiles in the air for all the other things that are around you.
Let's try these since we can put them on at capacity and be okay. And just see if we can figure out what they do.
Let's see. Relation missiles only fire when other missiles are being used.
Lapdog.
Well, I guess you see what happens if we have no other missiles.
Yeah.
They'll just sit there and not do anything.
That'll look neat.
Alright, so I guess the name of the game here is going to be trying to snipe the nexts when they fly in and then pop over the wall
Please
and try
accept
and
my
pull them
apologies.
one at a time.
That briefing
Yeah.
you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate.
Oh boy.
There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army.
Oh, this thing fires incredibly slow.
You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies.
And we'll just keep it. Oh yeah, just keeping it range, and they don't know what to do about it.
Oh, I'm actually landing hits though.
Oh,
Stupid sight. I need to turn that off. Yeah, it's
yeah,
one.
one down.
Took a lot of
Yeah, I
hits,
feel like
though.
with the initial snipe, it's like trying to line yourself up so you're like directly in front of where they are, so you can like ideally line up a couple shots.
Yeah, the fire rate's too slow to hit one of the targets more than once.
Yeah.
The rate they're coming in, I have enough time to hit 2 shots, one with each rifle, and then they're already over the wall by the time the cooldown resets.
Ah, shoot. Well, dang. If I could say, oh, shoot, but you're obviously shooting is part of the issue. You're actually sing to the tune of the Broly song in DVS Go. Raku, go, 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 Raku, go, go, go.
Okay, I think that's Old King over on this side with us.
Yeah.
This one's still far away.
And to think, this is just normal mode. Hard mode.
Yeah,
there
I was
is-
just thinking this must be a nightmare on hard.
No, yeah. Not only are they tougher, but they there's 5 of them.
Oh, yeah. Fortunately, I haven't saved at all, so if we really get stonewalled here, I can always reload the save and then pick a different path. 'Cause
Yeah.
the point wasn't to just spend the entire stream on this one mission. Forgot that this is the path that gets you here. Alright. Let's try again.
Lapdog.
What I'll do
Please
this
accept my
time,
apologies.
I will
That
get 2
briefing
shots
you
off and then
saw
just
was
drop off
manufactured.
immediately, just in case it
This is
accidentally
the end
aggroes
of the
more than
road
one.
for you. I
That's a
think
good
you
call.
Understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
Also appreciate the localization of you killed too many, not you killed too many. Oh, Stephen Brooks, first time chat, saying my favorite mission of this entire game.
I am not doing a good job. This is a difficult mission.
Yeah, this is a rough one. To be fair, this is easily hardest one of the game just because it's for hard difficulty individual nexts. So
Yeah. I'm too far away.
Sorry, friend. I can't help you anymore. I'm glad we got to know each other better.
Yeah, that's way too many bullets to drop one of them.
there's got to be a better thing to do with the sniping. Oh. Oh, that was a solid 6,000 damage. So when you do hit with those sniper cannons, that is...
I draw 2 again?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the biggest challenge is its rate of fire. Like, I can't go directly toe-to-toe with the sniper cannon because they just fire too slow.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like it feels.
Alright. I'm gonna go see if I can turn
You're
that off.
dead. But it brings no comfort to the innocent lives you've already snatched away.
Where would it be? Options?
Huh.
It's in here, I think.
Oh yeah, control options. They're there.
Auto sighting, auto boost, auto purge. Where? I could have sworn there was a way to turn off that sight mode change from lock to. It's like
Yeah.
free fire mode. I could have sworn
Yeah.
there was a way to do that.
Maybe with key assign.
Problem is it doesn't show me the keys.
If you go to key assign, the button
Oh.
below it does it.
This might be it. It's going to be L analog hold. 3 face buttons. Different set of 3 face buttons to purge.
And it's one.
Switch lock. There it is. Get out of here.
Yep.
Okay, good.
So that'll cause you a little bit less grief.
How do I save? Oh, there we go. Alright, so now it shouldn't do that anymore. I just need to remember if I reload my save and we switch paths to turn that off again.
Yeah, just to make sure that that never bothers you again.
As far as the shoulder weapons go, I don't think these are doing anything. I didn't see them go off at all, did you?
No, they didn't go off at all. I think that the guy that I saw was right. It only will
Alright, I'm gonna
it'll only trigger if there's other missiles.
I'm gonna put these side boosters on instead.
So making an oops all missiles build.
Yeah, you could definitely throw that on an oops all missiles build. Okay, let's give this a couple more tries and we can see if we need to switch paths.
Yeah, just so we're not hammering our head against this the entire time.
Lapdog.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Let's see if we can get a
Maybe
good
it's
shot in
just
again.
an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
Yeah, they are.
You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I feel like it might be able to get a shot off if you're right in front of them at like the 2,000 meter mark, because
Yeah.
it's a straight shot.
Killed too
So
many.
I just don't know if we're gonna get full damage because the range. We might be able to get a hit, but I don't know if they'll do full damage even if it connects.
well, you may not get full damage, but you'll get damage, which is more than before.
I can try. See, like we have sight on something from this far, but I don't think my shots are actually connecting.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, because you'll see the damage number above the reticle.
Yep, I was too far away. Being
Sorry, friend.
that
I
far
can't
away, my
help
chain
you
gun won't do as much
anymore.
damage. That's why I wasn't killing things as quickly.
I'm glad we got to know each other better.
They just get right up in their faces at this point.
Yep, there's two.
Oh, that'll do. There you go.
You could probably do this with 4 sets of chain guns in this build for more AP. Really came down to it. Another one?
Look at that.
One left. Oh boy, 1720. If it's not the heavy. 157 bullets. Maybe try and see if we can get some pot shots.
You see if you can't snipe from a wicked distance.
Wherever they're at, right at the base of the wall.
There they are. Come on. Oh my god. Get. And you purged, now you got your... So close.
Too bad.
Ah!
Such a waste.
Alright,
of
let's
your
swap out those back ones for Gatling.
So close.
So close.
Essentially just turn this build into Yellow Jacket with tank legs.
Yeah. And, because I know we had some other items like the LCS that was focused on long range.
Yes, I could probably swap it to something that's mid to short. Yeah, there it is. Extremely long lock-on radar ranges, so higher lock speed, shorter distance. Maybe that one? Let's go. Hey, we got a raid from Bits. What's up, Bits?
Oh.
Thanks for the raid.
Hello, Bits.
I think the shout out command works, Matt, if you want to try and shout out. Should be just SO in their name, not an at.
Yeah, it does work. There you go.
Hooray. Well, welcome, folks. Hope you like robots.
Like robots. Robots that can shoot things.
Alright, so we'll try and land as many shots with the guns on the way in, and then do the same strategy as before.
Yeah.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just an animal. Can it even understand what we're saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
And you just gotta close that distance
Kill
and just.
too many.
And he's down. Wait, no, he's not down. I thought he was.
Yeah.
I read the line incorrectly.
Okay, there's one. You took too many hits.
Yeah.
What do you got? Oh, because I don't have the long range FCS, it's harder for me to sight them when I'm far away.
Shoot.
Sorry, friend. I can't help you
And old King is dead king.
I'm glad we got to know each other better.
Lots of missiles. I think another thing you could potentially do, it'd be much more difficult. But the enemy nets do have limited ammo in most missions, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So you could kind of bait out a lot of their attacks and wait for them to run out, and they'll just kind of sit there. But I don't know if like this mission is special and they have infinite.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure either. I'm almost tempted to say that
Two.
Kojima integrated hand weapon and see if you can't one shot one of them as they FOB in.
That was unlucky. I pulled them both.
Too bad.
Should have switched earlier.
Such a waste of young talent.
For some reason, that one got stuck right on the edge of the wall and was just sitting there.
Once more with feeling.
It really comes down to which one I pull and how much I can avoid taking damage.
Yeah.
Please accept my apologies. That briefing you saw was manufactured. This is the end of the road for you. I think you understand why.
Well, it is what it is. Your actions were clearly deliberate. There's no point in trying to reason with you.
Maybe it's just
Plus,
an
how this
animal.
music's not bad.
Can it even
Yeah,
understand
it's
what
pretty
we're
cool theme.
saying?
You think you're some kind of one-man army? You think it's your right to choose who lives and dies?
You killed too many.
Know anybody? No. Get in range.
Sorry, friend.
Okay, well,
I can't help you anymore.
Oh, he didn't last much.
Glad we got to know each other better.
Anybody?
Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Bueller? One. One down. 3 to go. Wow, that one did a lot of damage.
Too bad.
Man,
Such a waste
Ah,
of
that's the guy that took me out last time. Well, as much as I want to get this path ending, I think we can reload. I don't want to waste everybody's time. We can mess around with a lot of other stuff.
Let's try something else. Let's swing into a different thing. I don't want to say keep a save at this spot.
It doesn't matter because it's so easy to play
Yeah.
through the paths. I can get back there if I need to. So
Yeah,
we
that's
know
true.
that doing 8th Fleet opens up that path. So we'll go Silent Avalanche instead. And we can take. We'll take Blood Tunic. This is an anti-normal target one. The question is, do you want to update your build to take off the supplemental radar or leave it on?
Let's drop the supplemental radar. Let's throw on another fun gun.
Okay. Got a lot of capacity. You want to do like a nuke from orbit Kojima cannon?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
6 shots, but it will usually murder most things.
Yeah, if it doesn't one-shot it, it'll get it to like 5% health.
Might not be the best place to test it, but it'd be funny to try. Oh, and it charges too. Okay, one press to charge, another to shoot. I can't even see the damage number on that. So the blast, but a lot. It does a lot.
The damage is yes.
This?
Not great at range though.
No. Okay. Well, we can keep that on. That's gonna be erase something that we don't like.
That's gonna be the something gets close. Well, it's not gonna last very long.
This will
Yeah,
be
yeah.
your mission. The client is Omer Science Technology. You're to destroy the Silent Avalanche Force. They're stationed at Sphere, a BFF-owned large-scale Kojima energy facility. At one time, the Avalanche Force was stronger than Standard Nexts. They are armed with high-caliber sniper cannons, which make for effective long-range weapons. However, their machines are now considered obsolete. There's a possibility the enemy will deploy ECM in defense, but don't let that slow you down. How you deal with it is up to you. That is all.
Can they outsnipe Blood Tunic though? That's the question.
Commence mission.
Yeah,
Destroy
you
the
can
Silent
snipe, but I'm
Avalanche Force
sniper.
defending Sphere.
Who's sniped
They've
best?
deployed ECM, as expected.
I don't know, someone with a longer gun than me. Oh, I'm liking the purple glitching in there.
It's almost accurate, the color scheme.
Yeah. It's trying its best, okay?
Mm-hmm. Takes a few shots with this sniper gun. What about the back part? Just takes one. Maybe it'd be a good idea to switch to the lighter one as a permanent solution, just to have the bigger clip.
Yeah. Because, yeah, 1,000 less damage, and, like, most things you're still one-shotting most things. And anything you're not one-shotting, you're two-shotting.
It was double, right? Double capacity.
Yeah, exactly. And everything's just falling apart when you shoot it like that. That's great. Plus, if we wanted, we could finish off the tournament bracket.
Did it pop back up? Oh yeah, because we didn't get locked off.
We didn't get locked off into the oh hey you killed 100 million people route. I get how you'd be banned from a tournament for,
Committing genocide.
Yeah, committing like a super genocide.
Come on, sight in.
Oh.
Yeah, those big dome like reactor plant things can be blown up. I don't think it does anything.
Well, it does alter the landscape, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't think it does damage to targets around it though, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think that it would.
Is it a helicopter? Ammo's gonna be expensive this run, I think.
Oh yeah.
Target
Say
destroyed. 3 more to go.
Oh. I guess we don't need to take out all of them, just the ones that are down here.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Confirmed. Silent Avalanche has been destroyed. Mission complete.
Oh, I should have used the Kojima cannon on those last two.
They were just paper tigers. No match for you.
Gotta use the big gun at least once.
Yeah, you gotta use the fun gun.
We can take it maybe on an arms fort mission and see if it'll one-shot some of those big
One
ones.
shot an arms fort.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it could be worse. An A rank isn't the worst thing in the world.
Okay. So we want to defend the Arteria Carpals, right?
Yes, because attacking it is the Orca route.
Yep. Okay. Alright, let's do ladder first. I can't remember if it'll lock us off. We only have a couple left here anyway. So this is Neonitis Gachirin. That's a really cool logo.
That is actually a very cool logo. I like the design of that.
Same chest piece and arms, I think. In fact, it might be the same loadout because it's Taurus. And all of our parts are Taurus.
Who is the better Taurus is the real question.
Go for the big hit.
Yeah, come here. Oh, that looks like it took a chunk. Oh my god.
Assault armor. Oh wow, that is pretty easy for them to sidestep.
Yeah, like it's very much a like that cannon is starting to feel like it's more of a stationary target
Yeah.
remover. I might just want to do the double leg sniper cannons.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something with faster rate of fire. I didn't even get to the back one. Do that.
Alas.
Big guns, funny, but not always the most effective.
Yeah, exactly. It has its uses. It just so turns out that its use is not an arena fight.
This is interesting too. This is what's on the Fade Fragment build I showed you earlier. These slug guns. They're back-mounted, like heavy shotguns. They get right up close and kind of flak targets.
Huh. It's kind of cool.
Okay, so we want this one. Keep everything else the same. Let's go to the city. Maybe we can pin this guy down.
Yeah. Him stuck and cheesed against a wall.
Still pretty slow rate of fire.
Yeah, it's not like intensely faster, but at the very least you get more shots off so that a miss doesn't feel like as much of a loss.
Yeah, it's taking off a decent chunk. Get maybe down about 50%, then switch to the faster weapons go in. By itself. I don't know if it picks up too well on the stream audio, but the sniper cannons make this really cool kind of echoing reverb noise when they fire. It sounds like those big military stationary artillery cannons.
Yeah, it definitely sounds. It sounds like a proper, like, almost a howitzer.
Nice.
Hooray!
Oh, we got a back weapon.
The lethal dose.
Lethal dose. I don't know what that is.
Let's find out.
It's Taurus, right?
Yeah.
How these things are sorted. I think it's by well, no, it's not by manufacturer. It's by weapon type.
Yeah.
Assault cannon. Whoa.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Focuses on assault armor. So it shoots off like a area of effect assault armor, I guess?
Huh.
I think it takes up both back slots. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. It also doesn't look like it doesn't have an ammunition.
No. The energy cost is massive though.
Yeah, for a weapon of that type, yeah, that's not that the blood tunic's hurting for capacity.
Kind of curious to see how it works.
Yeah, let's put it on, test it out, see what happens.
That
What's the
looks like
worst that could happen?
That looks like a get off me. I'm nuking the area.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty neat looking. Just trying to figure out how I switched to it. Oh, I don't think it's actually a fireable weapon. I think it just boosts assault armor.
Oh.
Which means I have to drop the move. Yeah, because I can't toggle my weapons.
Yeah, so it must not be a weapon.
Assault armor. That's supposed to be left bumper plus triangle circle. Let's just do the boost instead. Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, so I guess it's. I guess it's not a weapon.
Oh.
Which is weird because it looks like it says it's called an assault cannon. So you'd think that, like. You think a cannon would shoot a thing.
Yeah, it could be designed to boost the intensity of the assault armor nuke, but it's not going to actually do it. Well, it looks cool.
Oh yeah, it looks cool as hell.
Okay, let's take that off and put the cannons back. Grenade cannon. That's a pretty cool weapon too.
The Yamaga. Oh, that is nice.
26k. That's a lot of damage. There's another one.
That's a big oomph.
2 more shots. A little bit less damage. So if you want to do oops all missiles, it's probably going to be a mix of these.
Yeah,
I think
'cause I remember.
I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, I think the. I do like the look of the saline ones. The saline spread missile. I think they were further down.
This one,
Yeah, the.
the 05,
Yeah.
scatter missiles. I'd be curious to see how accurate you can make the missiles. I don't usually do a lot of missile builds.
Yeah, well, I'm curious about that too, to see if, like, you take scatter missiles and essentially just be like, hey, guess what? Anything in front of you is just gone now.
Yeah, you can even do vertical takeoff missiles too. Some of the next that we partner with have that, where they basically launch volleys straight up, and then they just rain down. I don't know how accurate they are though. All right.
Can't imagine particularly accurate, but
This is the
the
last
next
fight.
one, the
Thermidor.
yeah, the rank 1.
Yeah. That's an interesting looking next. First leg.
Yeah, the unsung. See how he fights.
I'm gonna assume fast.
Yeah.
High speed. I think this is the final boss theme too.
Yeah, this team is baller as hell too.
Sounds like a Souls boss theme. Which is not a bad thing.
It does sound like this guy could theoretically have a second phase.
Wow. It's like 10k.
Woof.
Oh man. Okay.
If you ever wanted to make something cease to be,
15 units of memory. That's nice.
schematic for unsung, all Orcanex defeated.
Okay, that ladder's done. So I guess we want to go defend Arteria Carpals next. And I guess we can test out kind of the updated build for Blood Tunic. Listen to the briefing for this one.
This is the mission. The client is Rosenthal Corporation. Your assignment is to protect the large-scale Arteria facility, Karpals. We've received intelligence it will be attacked by several unknown nexts. Our current information is unconfirmed and possibly unreliable. However, as Karpals is one of the key facilities supporting the Cradle system, it goes without saying, the client is taking no chances in its defense. Rosenthal has deployed its most powerful next, Noblesse Oblige, to guard Karpals. Work with Noblesse to take out the attacking nexts. Karpals is also protected by its own highly effective defense system. You shouldn't have any major problems. That's all. This is an excellent opportunity to strengthen ties with the Rosenthal Corporation. Who knows? It might benefit you too.
I sure hope it does.
Shill harder, become friends with corporation. Fight for Emperor Bezos.
All defensive emplacements destroyed? They didn't last 20 seconds out there. Noblesse Oblige, targeting the blue irregular.
I think this is 2v1.
Take out those nexts.
Or 2v2, I don't remember.
What a simple and straightforward
Two of them.
request.
Looks like
Take
they
them
didn't
out.
take us
Okay.
seriously.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I can handle that.
Tell from landing hits. I hope the HUD in 6 makes it a little bit easier to tell the
You can accomplish anything with
life of what
next.
you're fighting.
This irregular's a
I'm
bit
certainly
too
hoping
cocky.
so.
I know in 5 the HUD's a little bit different. You can kind of see something around the reticule that
Looks like I was the careless one.
tells what you're fighting.
Forgive me. I gave you everything I had.
All right.
Enemy next destroyed. Guess that's it. They've thrown first-class nexts at us. Damn reactionary forces. What are they thinking?
And to think you could have been one of those first class nexts.
Yep. It's pretty much just the opposite end of the field we're playing on.
Yeah.
That's right.
For many, the chaos began in July.
Okay, this is the same. So this gives us one new one for our list that we've seen. Actually, no, it's different because we had attack cradle and defend cannons. So yeah, these are all of the opposing Orca missions. I haven't done every single one of these.
Huh.
What do you want to do?
Let's give a well, we've already seen what the cradle map looks like.
Who do you
Let's,
think we're fighting in
do-
this one, though?
Do you think Old King?
I think so. Do we want
Because
to achieve vengeance for killing 100 million people before?
sure, let's defend 100 million people.
I don't think I've done this one yet either.
Here's the mission. Cradle 03 has become a target of the Orca Brigade. This cradle is home to millions of innocent civilians. Destroying it would be genocide, pure and simple.
The millions.
We will give you special clearance to enter Cradle airspace. Once there, you will protect 03. You will be further compensated if you can keep damage to 03 to a minimum. We hope you will join us in the fight for justice.
Okay, so the more damage the friendly units take, the more we get penalized.
Yeah, the less money you get.
Okay, let's do it.
Which makes sense.
Commence mission.
I mean, your job's to defend
Protect
something.
Cradle 03. Millions
Ensuring
of
that it
lives
doesn't
are
take
at
damage.
stake. You cannot fail.
Should be paramount.
It's weird that it's one of them as opposed to all of them.
Enemy detected.
Yeah.
Closing in. Enemy nexts and multiple combat drones.
Drones.
Yeah. Oh, drones, they just go on and on.
This cradle system
I'm
is well
glad I
designed.
heard that
All of the
that
targets
mild
are in
snort
a
of
nice,
laughter.
neat row.
I saw what you did there. Yeah, so it's Old King again.
Yeah, I'm not a lapdog anymore, you son of a bitch.
Okay, so some small targets and one big one, I think. Uh-oh, that's a big.
It's not the worst.
Faster firing hits.
I do have to admit, this map gives extremely big, like, older Gundam vibes, or like the more colony-based ones,
Yeah,
and like in the right way.
I like the kind of big sky backdrop too.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of missions. I don't think there are any other ones in this game that take place in the sky like this. I don't think. If you don't have good energy output, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of them big drops.
Fortunately, Blood Tunic has pretty good sustain in the air.
That's part of what we built it for. Is essentially just like it's basically just a big old battery that happens to have guns on it.
Stay still.
AP down 40%.
Yeah, but how? Yeah, your AP is down 40%. But how's
Get
the
out of
cradle?
here.
Up. Live and die by the barrel of a gun.
Confirmed. Enemy next destroyed.
It's just picking me apart in the sky.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission complete. Well done. You were their savior today.
Yay!
Yay.
Prevented genocide.
I mean, we couldn't have known that that would have happened. No. I mean, what?
Take an S rank. We got arm weapon, the Sampaguita.
Sampagita and stabilizers.
Okay. It's an arm unit, right?
Yes. There is a shotgun
Huh.
with 1,080 bullets.
Wow.
Holy shit. Although it does like no damage. So it's very much a
Yeah, but
that is a spray and pray.
the other shotguns don't do that much damage. 288, 329. That's the highest damage
yeah.
shotgun.
So 230. Yeah, so that's probably best shotgun in the game.
Well, putting that one on Fade Fragment. I think I was using
Hell
this
yeah.
one. Yeah, this is like anti-next. Okay, have to remember
Yeah.
that.
Whereas very much, yeah. You get right in. Get right beside something. It will not survive.
Okay, defeat the main Orca forces. Okay, so now we're launching a direct assault on the Orca stronghold. I remember this one. This one's gonna be interesting, especially with this loadout.
It's just a matter of like this.
Destroy the Orca forces occupying Big Box. Big Box is a fortified city that years ago served as GA America's main center of power. However, it was abandoned when the cradles were built. Orca saw their opportunity and illegally seized the facility. Orca is now operating the Big Box defense system, and it has been restored to its peak operating capacity. This was once known as an impregnable fortress. Exercise extreme caution. We have also requested the help of the Rank 3 Next Rider Palash. Cooperate with her when carrying out the operation. You are the only ones who can complete this mission. It's up to you to stop this violent organization.
Alright.
This space station is fully operational.
It's not a moon.
Commence mission. Eliminate the Orca
It's
Brigade.
more of a skyscraper, I guess.
This is Windy Fanchon and Rider Palash here.
Yeah.
Let's take down the enemy next.
So this is
no
a 2v2.
point in messing around.
Oh.
This is Maltzel of the Orca Brigade. Welcome to Big Box. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Let's see if we can.
And now I'm just thinking of the song Big Box Store by the Arrogant Worms, a Canadian folk band.
Canadian folk band.
Yeah, it's a Canadian comedy folk band specifically. They have a song
Strong
talking
aggro.
about.
Sorry, what?
That's all good. I was just saying, they have a song that's all about, appreciating nature and then tearing it up to put in a big box store so you can get all your discounts.
I see what it's about, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be sure to send it to you.
This is my time.
Alright.
No matter. I am of no use anymore. For mankind's golden age.
So you have, I think, a heavy, that's the Maltzel, and I forget the other guy's name. It's a tank. That's always the one that is left over.
Yeah.
And that next uses the chain guns that we use on Yellow
Orca
Jacket.
Brigade. Those laughable idiots only care about firepower.
Well, that's because he knows what's up.
Lots of bullets.
Hey, if you hit someone with every bullet known to man, surely they'll die.
This is the end of the line.
Wow, this particular build made this
I
mission
have
so
no
much easier.
regrets. Thanks for the fun times, Maltzel.
Yeah,
Wow.
Confirmed. Enemy next destroyed.
that's pretty
Mission
funny.
complete.
Makes sense. I mean,
Looks
like,
like mission accomplished.
all you have to do is just, like,
That's one massive
keep your distance.
glowstone. They shouldn't have any complaints.
Oh, S rank. Nice.
nice. To be fair, you swept that pretty darn quick.
Yeah, it was not
The
easy
fighting
that easy when I was
concentrated
doing
on
this
the
with
world's
Yellow
largest
Jacket.
Arteria facility, the Cranium, with both the League and Orca seeking to wrest control from each other. But in the final moments of the fierce battle, the League's attitude shifted dramatically. Seemingly overnight, they began to disengage from the conflict. It was a secret pact. The League agreed to turn a blind eye to Orca. In return, Orca would protect the corporation's leaders and keep their dark secrets.
Oh.
It turned out
Collusion.
that the Orca leadership were as calculating as their corporate rivals. Their own security came first. They also knew well that the aftermath of the widespread destruction would spur the reins of economic growth. Now, nothing could stop Orca. Nothing Except for Windy Fanchon and her allies. They broke off from Collard and began operating independently.
Huh.
This is not really a pro-corporation storyline.
Well, I'd be surprised if it was.
This once. Stay out of Orca's way. Leave them be. This comes from the very top decision makers of both the League and Collard.
Is there a reason for this?
Reason? Since when did Collard need to explain itself to you?
I guess being stonewalled is better than being lied to. I suppose they're going to pretend this is all to protect the civilians, right?
What do you care anyway? You're just another merc, like all the rest. Do you care about your pride, Win?
Of course I do. Otherwise, aren't we just in the business of killing?
I mean, they're kind of right there.
Do you want to be someone who fights for the people, or you want to just bow to the corporations?
Yeah.
So now this is the final mission on this path, I believe, and it comes from Windy Fanchon herself. Let's do it.
This is Windy Fanchon. I need your assistance. I want you to join me in a mission. We need to deal with the Orca forces who are planning to attack the Arteria Cranium. Without the cranium, the cradles will lose their wings. Many of the people who spent their lives breathing clean air wouldn't survive on the polluted surface. The League is aware of this, and is secretly complicit in Orca's plan. This request comes from me personally. It won't be much, but we can pay you for your services. And that's all. I'm not gonna waste time with fancy speeches. Give me your answer soon.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Might as well.
The Cranium's core is just up
This is
ahead.
another 2v2, but
I
in
am
kind of
in
a
your
smaller
debt.
arena.
Thank you.
I didn't realize you would sacrifice so much. We could use more soldiers like you.
More soldiers that are willing to sacrifice a whole
I
bunch.
guess you aren't content to rot with the rest of them.
We're fighting both Starva and one of the other Orca next. This one uses melee weapons, which is probably not good for still firing back weapons.
Yeah, because they're not likely to be just beelining straight for you.
Oh, it might be Thermidor. It might be the other one they're fighting. That Black next.
That would make sense. Especially because you are defending from Orca, so.
Yeah, and the rest of their top guys died in the last
AP down 40%.
Oh.
AP down 70%.
You'd be really handy.
Unbearable.
Oh, wow.
Oh, skin of your teeth.
Destroyed. One more to go.
But you still have to kill one more.
Yep. Might be able to snipe them out.
Is this really my fate? To lose
Wow.
everything?
That's the I think.
Prepare your soul. These cowardly ideals. They will cause the downfall of humanity.
Humanity?
Oh, that's
I don't see
what's
humanity
Starvo.
anywhere on
The guy was through the door, I think.
Oh.
2581 AP to spare. No problem.
Would be safe to dream, floating among the clouds. Is that your answer? So be it.
Maltzel fell at Big Box, and Maximilian Thermidor at Cranium. In an instant, the backbone of Orca was broken. The League rewarded their Link saviors with glowing eulogies. They hunted down the remnants of Orca, and once again secured the dignity of their rule. We have at long last restored peace to our world, they proclaimed. The cradles continued to float serenely above the planet. Within them, people soon forgot the terrible danger that had threatened their existence.
That's assuming they knew.
All right.
And credits.
That's the end of the corporation path.
The League route.
Yeah, the League route.
Because there's League, Orca, and then Old King are the three endings. I guess, in a way, that final mission of the Old King route is like, it's the Sans Undertale of this game. You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. I know I've done it before. I just don't remember what the
build you
ending
used
is.
was.
I think it's you killed everybody. Or we can skip these credits. So what this does is this resets everything back to the beginning.
More than 10 years have passed since the National
opening
Dismantlement
prologue thing we got, and then now we're back at Chapter 1. This is the Attack on Lineark mission. And so the way it's designed is you basically just keep playing through, and then you can choose to diverge to the different paths to try out missions you haven't done before.
Okay.
And then the free play thing tells you all the missions you've completed. So there is one, or several, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 missions that we have not done.
Yeah.
And you can...
And order matches, you didn't do every order match.
Yeah, because some of the NPCs you fight aren't in the arena. They show up as just regular Orca matches. Which we could try. See if we can complete the ladder. The one at the bottom. Where's that? There's some interesting references in here. Like this particular Link's Urbis Ornstein. I'm pretty sure that's a Dark Souls reference.
Yeah, orange. Yeah.
There's no
Is
Smo.
there a Smo?
No,
oh,
there's
no
no
Smo.
Oh, we want Dawn Colonel. Oh, Wonderful Body. This is the one we had a mission to take out. But after you beat them, then they show up in the arena. So we can give that a try. Maybe we complete all of the arena missions.
Yeah, might as well.
And then we should have enough time to put together that other build you were talking about, the Oops All missiles. I'm kind of curious to see what that looks like.
Yeah, essentially, I feel like that one we'd want to build weapons first, and then just a body to allow those weapons to have their maximum capability.
taking a decent chunk of AP each hit.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's direct hit.
When it hits, it hits. There we go. That's much better.
Oh, I guess we can see if any of these non-standard arena fights give parts too. White Glint. AKA the next from the opening scene, a really fast one.
Yeah.
Apparently the info here from what I read is a mistranslation. The pilot's not supposed to be female. The pilot's supposed to be your player character from 4, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And when you fight White Glint in mission, you're talking to the next operator, Fiona. I think it was mistranslated because she's not the pilot. She's the operator.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, I think we might need to go in the city and try and pin down.
Yeah, just try to slow them down on a building or a bridge or something.
Fast, but I didn't take too many direct hits from cannons.
And he's... Oh, they're,
Wow, it's like half.
just unloading a little bit of everything into it.
Yeah, figured go faster fire rate at closer, just in the fight quicker.
Oh yeah, that'll do.
So
There you go. That's better.
at the very end, the pilot remembered that the pilot had really fast necks and started zipping all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really cool emblem too.
Yeah, it's actually a very cool look.
Okay, just one more. Let's Darva. Stasis. Mid-range attack style. We could try and go out out in the open. See how that works.
I feel like it's a commentary that old Peace City is decrepit. Yeah, what peace? Peace is dead.
Only war.
I moved away from old Peace City, moved to new Warland.
They did say that the corporations all benefit from a state of war, which is not too subtle when you think about it.
Yeah, and then that is how the world economy works now.
This guy's dead.
Just not to this level extreme.
Makes me wonder how subtle the commentary is going to be in 6.
No, it's gonna be real straightforward.
Would you like to take on a mission from Amazon? Or Microsoft?
Or Tesla?
No, screw Tesla.
No. Perfect commentary would be is if there's some sort of commentary or some kind of like Tesla parts, but they light on fire all the time. Or they look extremely sturdy, but like They get very easily scratched.
That'd be great. Okay, the collard necks are done.
And I think it unlocked a couple parts there too.
Yeah, stabilizers.
Ah,
We
okay,
haven't
so
looked at. I could have sworn. Oh, it just merges the Orca ladder into the Collard ladder into one big
that
thing.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and you've beaten every single arena match.
This one. This was probably the one that frustrated me the most. This is
Like,
this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it here, but that's that really lightweight, super fast next.
ugh.
Okay. So picked up a couple. This is for the head on the top.
Just antennas straight up. Oh, kind of like a rhino beetle kind of look.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. Like an antenna.
Yeah.
Shorter one.
Oh, calibration on that one is.
I'm really hoping in 6 they kind of take this system and make it a little more understandable, because I still don't really know how the different number parameters really work. I just know that putting stabilizers on different parts makes them a little bit less susceptible to recoil from hits, for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know what we picked up. I also think it'd be cool if they mark, you know, your new parts, so you know which ones you picked up. If you want devil horns,
Oh.
or broken devil horns. Yeah, we actually don't have stabilizers on Blood Tunic, I don't think. We do on the head, but not on the core.
Yeah.
These are the ones that
Oh.
are on Fade Fragment. I don't know if we're here. I could slap some on if you want.
Yeah, might as well, right?
You tell me which ones think look cool, either in the numbers or in the function, and I'll equip them.
Almost thinking.
Whoa.
Oh, that's.
I like the slanted fins. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do that one actually. I like the look of that.
Okay, number 3, Aaliyah. You want the same one on the other side for symmetry?
Yeah. Yeah, symmetry, please.
That's pretty neat. Core lower. These are the ones that go on the back.
If we. I don't. Oh, the back of the core, yeah. I see it now.
Yeah, they're like dorsal stabilizers.
Huh.
But
Oh,
I
and some of
guess-
them you just can't use because of the legs you got.
I think so, yeah. Like, I think these long ones are on Yellow Jacket. And these ones kind of stick out of the back a little bit higher up.
And. Oh, I like that.
That's kind of funky. Looks like feathers.
Yeah.
Gonna put these on here then?
Yeah, let's do those ones.
Here. 2.
Sierra Lahir, Opto 2.
They've got arms. Arm ones kind of tack on the elbow.
Kind of like the big drum ones there. Like if you go 2 more up. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the big drums.
Okay. There's some other fin-looking ones too.
Oh yeah.
If you want sharp little edge blade thingies.
Tubes, bucklers.
You want the drum?
Yeah, let's do the drum. I like the drum.
Okay. Gone 02. Oh, I think I put the smaller one one do you want? The
Let's do the small one actually. Yeah, just because that way it doesn't feel like it's jutting out and like brushing against other stuff on the bot.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
More pointy bits. Yeah.
So you want me to update the loadout with the double sniper cannons now?
Yeah. Because honestly, that supplemental radar, like, I don't know if that actually did too much good for us.
Okay. It's pretty slick looking. I like it.
Yeah, I really like this.
You know what would be really neat? I don't know if FromSoft would ever do this, but if they had for Armored Core 6 a service integrated with their game, like a figure print service.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
You just order like a 3D printed painted version of your next. I would spend so much money on something like that.
Oh, same, honestly. Even if they just offered, like, hey, here's the 3D print file for your next. Like, I would be all about having that because I have a couple of friends who do have 3D printers. I'd be like, I will pay you if you take this file and just get it going.
Yep. Just make your own figures. Okay, so we're going to be retooling this entire thing from the ground up, and we want anything missile-based, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we'll start with hands or arm units. So
Get the
down at the bottom. We have arm-mounted missile launchers.
the Niobrara hand missiles, where your hand is just missiles.
Yeah, it's like the brass knuckle equivalent of a missile launcher.
Oh,
That's
okay,
kinda
yeah, and that's
interesting.
a close combat one, and the other one is
These are rockets. So I think these are dumbfires.
yeah.
So if you want sighted, I'm assuming these are probably your best bet
Yeah, it says on their target seeking missiles. Yeah, those will be the best bet.
from MSAC. Okay, so you want these on both arms or just one?
Let's do both arms. Like I said, that's what happens when you put too many missiles on one thing.
120 clip size. It's not bad. Now for back, you're looking at some of the vertical.
Yeah, the vertical spread ones.
Okay, so this one, spread missiles, upgraded power, more projectiles. So I guess we need to look at capacity too.
Yeah, because is each. Yeah, and the sailing one has a bigger capacity and.
Another
Like
one.
it's 2057 ballistic. There's a really low fire rate.
I think division count is how many it fires at once. I think.
Yeah, so essentially it gets 36 times 8.
There is a specific allocation stat for that. I just don't remember which one it is. Because some of them ones, they'll fire off like a cluster of 8.
Yeah.
And if you miss, or you don't sight in properly before you send them off, then you've just wasted 8 missiles. And so, kind of depends on if you want power
Honestly,
of attack or just a ton of missiles in the clip.
Yeah, good point.
Well, those are cool.
I do like that too, yeah. And also, I'm also considering the attack power in there as well.
Yeah.
I say let's give these ones a shot, and we can always play around with which ones we want to do.
So saline.
And yeah,
on both.
Let's do saline on one end and a different one on the other, just so we can like compare and contrast our missiles.
AS missiles. I forget what that means. I don't know if it's auto-seeking. I think these are considered more accurate. I don't remember. So for the other side.
Yeah, I like that. good capacity, and
Projectile count 1. So this is 1 at a time. Continuous fire 3.
so I'm gonna guess burst fire of 3.
I
Where you can
guess.
go boom, boom, boom.
You don't normally burst fire missiles, but try it. You want this one on the left?
Yeah, let's give that one a shot, just so we have a bit of variety.
Okay, so now we're going to basically redo all of the body parts. So we need mid to long range you would expect for missiles, right?
Yeah.
You can't really see it unless we go here.
Yeah.
So you'll have to kind of look at the visual on the left as I'm scrolling through.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at mostly like camera functionality, lock-on capability on the right-hand side.
Combat range is set. Lock-on capability. Did we pick the highest one? We might have picked the highest one for lock-on.
Yeah, we might have already picked the best lock-on because we were building for sniping before, so. Yeah, I think we did.
Is that what you want to prioritize on this one too? You can keep the same head.
Yeah, might as well just keep the same head. If it works, don't knock it, right?
Okay.
All right. Now we don't have to go as tanky. We can also aim for like.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be how mobile do you want this particular build to be? We're looking for being able to kind of skirt around and then lock on and then bombard, or do you want kind of?
Let's do like a mid-range for mobility. More mobile than tank legs for sure.
Okay.
Just like.
We can also think of
This
energy
one-
type defense too. Ballistic versus energy, stability,
That's
PA
true.
durability. I don't think you're going to see a huge spread on stats, but let me know as I kind of click through if you like the look of one or if you see stats that jump out. This one I have on Azurite, I think.
Yeah, because the core's not really going to affect the.
Maybe it was this one, I don't remember. Fast, speedy combat. Here's white glints. And then we get into lights.
Lights with like this concept. Excellent air power.
T-pose for dominance.
Yeah, you could go T-pose missiles.
And then we get heavies.
Let's go with the white glint.
Yep. Arms. I don't know how important it's going to be for stability, but I'm assuming we want midweight arms instead of heavies.
Let's pull up the full stats just so we can. Oh, this does affect the combat range.
Yeah, it does. You want to toggle over like the highest?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. I'm also looking at the descriptions because the descriptions give a good chunk of hinting for like what you kind of want to aim for.
Yeah, sniping arms here. Mid-range sniping.
Which is kind of what we're aiming to do here. Mid-range sniping might just do the job.
That's an interesting style. Okay.
I like that. It's like it's very angular.
Yeah. Okay. Now legs.
Yeah, legs we can do damn near anything because we don't need capacity nearly as badly anymore. Cricket legs.
Light quads?
Oh, This does feel like very much like the missile pod kind of like plant-in stance kind of look.
These particular ones this is the lightest of the quads. These are going to give a ton of mobility. So if you build really strong boosters around this, you're going to be able to skirt and do a lot of kind of strafing around a target.
Well, just lighting them up with spread missiles.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's try these. Let's give it a shot. Let's go quad bot.
I like quads. I haven't played quads in a while. They're fun.
Yeah.
Okay, FCS. This is far.
As for long lock on the radar, we're more looking for like
mid.
Something that yeah, we're looking at something mid that allows for like as many lock-ons as possible, kind of thing. This is going to be the you're in a crowd. There will not be a crowd when you're left with them, kind of thing.
Yeah. So lock target. This
Yeah,
one's
we
got
want lock
16. Pretty good distance too. Drop about 800.
Yeah, and it says right on it, good with missiles.
Is there anything else that has 16? No.
Yep, like nothing beats it.
Yellowstone. Get it eventually. Okay. Generator, probably something mid-range.
Yeah, just
if you want to be able to get in the air, decently high output would probably be good in mid-range.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that one works. Where its capacity is not as huge, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be.
It's like half the weight, though. That's
yeah,
good.
it's half the weight, so we get a good chunk of our capacity back, which is really important.
Okay, main booster, vertical. Oh, that's interesting. I never actually noticed that it changes the model.
Oh.
You can see it in the middle of the back there. It swaps that out.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Output and sustainability. Taking a hit on thrust.
But the cost to quick boost is drastically less.
You know, this one?
Yeah, let's go for that. Just because that way quick boost is a little bit easier to do.
Bat booster. This one, I don't think we can see. This one's kind of a balance.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly haven't messed with the secondary boosters too much to know how they really change performance.
Yeah. I'll say... because this one... yeah, we're going to lose horizontal thrust, so we're not going to lose the the strafe dash.
But quick boost overall power goes up.
Yeah.
Versus this one, a little more thrust, but lower stats in horizontal and quick boost.
Yeah.
I don't know, you want to try this one?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
And then side boosters.
Do something a little bit more mid.
Okay, I can try this one. Overed booster. Obviously, we don't need heavy for that.
Oh, goodness, no. This one, we barely lose any boost thrust and gain... and, like, barely any drops of the cost, but KP cost is way less, and it's way lighter. So, like, that's one where we lose very little. Oh yeah, we need some relation missiles. If we're gonna
shoulder units for this particular core type.
Dang it. Maybe we should change the course specifically so we could have the shoulder bits. So let's go back to core and...
I think it's tied to core. Let me switch to another one. Like, just this one, for example. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's tied to the core.
So yeah, let's switch to that one just for now, and we'll... because I don't mind that one. Although it looks like looks like the front is literally just made of heat sinks.
It's very pointy on the front.
Yeah. Here kind of matches the pointy shoulders and the pointy stabilizers.
That doesn't look that bad. That kind of matches the style of the legs.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I can get behind that. Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay.
Now we should be
have
able to.
relation missiles.
And since these ones are just auto, like capacity.
$80.
Yeah. Oh, 192.
192, but now we're looking at capacity, which we can tune.
Yeah, we can tune get slightly heavier quad legs. Yeah, let's do that one. If only because that 192 capacity.
Okay, I think that's it for parts.
Yeah, we just gotta get some. Yeah, paint the missiles and get some thicker legs on them.
Yeah, this one is the one I wanted to do last time. This will do coloring on everything. So for this one, you get to choose color scheme and name. So what would you want? You can choose a base palette, and then I can edit the individual parts like we did last time.
I'm thinking like a darker green, not like a non-olive, but like a vivid darker green overall. But like I'm thinking, yeah, like start like off of that. If you go, I think it was, yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one. If we go based off of that, and essentially just go with like a less olive, more vivid green. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I'm liking that.
That's the sub too. So you want a similar green on the main?
Yeah. Since you just very green. And I have an idea for the
Ooh, that's pretty bright.
Oh, I love that though.
Gives it a little bit more of a
Yeah.
tone variation. You could darken the sub color to make it look more like a highlight, so it stands out a bit, kind of like that.
Yeah. And I have an idea for the name.
Ireland?
You know how some mushrooms like eject their spores?
Yes.
We could call this one mycelium.
Oh. Okay.
Just that these spores hurt.
I like it. Is there anything else like for the eye color, which is a little bit difficult to see on the head that we've got?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the eye. No, this is good. Like the silver joints always just make sense to me because like, one normally wouldn't paint a joint too often just because like, motion would eventually wear the paint. So like, it is a good look.
Hard to tell what that's altering. Okay. Nice. 1L?
Yep. That looks right.
Nice. Oh, we can change the stabilizers too before I save the loadout. Starting on the head. You want like a unicorn-ish horn? You want like a antenna?
Yeah. Let's go more unicornish.
Okay. There's this one. Shorter. That's more like a unicorn one.
Yeah, I like that.
I think there's
Straight out.
There's a shorter one. You want the long one?
Go big or go home.
Okay, side. A little bit hard to see.
Oh, I see.
There
Those are
it
head
is.
side ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with the hugger. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
It will.
Up to- up to
We'll
one.
match the sides, obviously, because like.
Okay. Core upper.
Gotta
These
keep-
are the slanted fins.
Gotta keep those.
here.
Wait. What's the orb ones? 2 down. I don't mind that. Also, I like the name of it. B,
Madness.
it kind of fits into like the fungus kind of vibe. Oh, Madness 2 though.
Dongo.
No, not Madness 1. I like a little better. 1 big orb as opposed to 2 little ones.
Okay. That's interesting. It's like little turrets almost.
Yeah.
Core upper. These things on the back.
Yeah, let's go with those long ones. Yeah, the O3 Ilia CLS ones.
Okay. Arms.
It's the drums. Let's go. Oh, yeah, 2 more down. Let's go with the ones that are that look like little shields, little bucklers.
Linkston.
Yeah, the Linstons. Yeah, because they look like little mushrooms.
Got the big ones.
Let's do the little ones actually, because the little ones look a little bit more like a longer mushroom kind of dealy.
Okay. Yeah, we do get leg stabilizers now. And these, where do these go?
Where do those go? Oh, on the back, on the butt.
Oh, on the back. Okay, yeah.
It's a butt cover. I'm almost thinking we could go 2 more down.
Whoa. That's pretty funky looking.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, and wait, what's 2 more below that? That also looks kind of funky.
Whoa.
Huh. Kind of a grill kind of look. I don't know. If you go 2 more back up, like the one that's like the full, just like kind of like the skirt spread. I kind of like that.
That's ridiculous. It's great. Like functionally, I'm trying to think of how that would work in a design, but it is funky looking.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like I can't see in my head how like that would actually stabilize something.
Okay.
But you know what?
Upper on the legs too.
Oh, it's right front upper.
Yep, and left front upper. So 4. There's 4 of them.
This we have 4 stabilizers. We're gonna be
Yeah.
so stable.
It's on the front of the legs. So let's see, kind of these blast shield looking things.
Oh, there's a. If you go 3 more down, it looks like there's more like the
Those grills
like kind of claw looking things.
look like Otogaron claws.
Well, now you've sold me. You can't bring the name of my favorite Monster Hunter monster in and then expect me to not want those ones.
That's kind of neat looking. All right, so you want these
Yeah,
on
I
all
like
4?
it.
The whole gear.
Yeah, just put those on all 4.
Up F1.
Oh, and then there's mid ones.
Oh,
Oh, these are different. Oh, but they also have like mushroomy looking ones. If you go up 2 more down, like they got the
Halo.
Energy Sword Sunday. Let's do it.
You want these on the mid?
Although those ones look more mushroom-like. I like those better. And then left front middle. And right front lower. Oh my god.
There's a lot of stabilizers on the legs. Huh.
On the especially quad legs.
Oh, it's on the shins. Okay, or the calves.
I'd almost say go 2 more up. The ones that almost look like they're more missile pods.
Okay, I was gonna look and see if there are any more of the round ones.
Oh, there is though. Yeah.
It's
Okay,
kinda weird looking.
we gotta go with madness. It's madness.
You want the
let's
one
go
or
big.
the more subtle 2s?
Actually, a more subtle. For that position, more subtle would make sense. All right, now we're on to the rear. Rear upper, that's the one which we were going to put the claw ones on, right?
Yeah. Middle.
Was the
those, lower. Okay.
This is the stablest robot known to man.
I guess so. It's really interesting design. See how it handles out in the field. So new design. There we go.
Now let's see how the mycelium flies.
Kind of curious to see how the missiles sight in. Decent ground speed.
Bounces at a decent pace.
A little bit of pickup to get off the ground. You're basically jumping, unlike the tank legs.
Yeah.
One thing that was pretty apparent in the older games when it came to the quads, since you weren't auto boosting, that was something I think this game introduced, or 4 introduced, your walking speed was a lot more apparent. And so you could really walk and strafe with quads in the older games. But they're fast.
Yeah.
Now for the missiles, these are the hands.
Oh.
I can't see. Let's see. Is that 8? Cluster of 8?
Yeah, I'm looking left, right.
Yep.
Yeah, it shoots in 8s.
That's interesting.
And it looks like, I'm assuming the shoulder one fires with your back missiles.
Okay, this is left shoulder. Oops. Bad. Left shoulder. Let's see. Is the shoulder firing?
Yeah, the relation missiles. Yeah, they're not moving.
Oh. Oh, they have their own ammo count. I can see them there. The shoulder's 192.
Yeah.
I don't know how you toggle to that. though.
B while activate your shoulder weapons. If the retaliation missiles only push you once, then use your missiles like normal. You have to set it to activate when R1 is pressed.
Oh, it's tied to R1.
Oh, there we go.
And then now they should launch with missiles, with the back missiles. There
Yep.
we go.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, they're not stopping.
That's a big volley.
Okay, so that's the
That was left side with the shoulders. Let me turn the shoulders off. Right side, back parts. Oh, that's cool. It goes out and then it fragments into smaller ones when it gets closer.
Oh, cool. So you get you get a decent spread in an area kind of thing. So like these all fire really slowly, but it's more a matter of like especially with the spread ones. As long as they're general vicinity, they're gone.
Yeah, because of the kind of clustering effect. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be accurate though. There's not a ton of ammo to this build.
There's no wiggle room.
But it makes me wonder if you pair the shoulder missiles with the right back ones, what the cluster looks like. Where are all the targets? Pretty decent pickup on the overt boost. Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
I like how the legs sort of fold up and essentially hover.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, they each of them have like the thruster like in the back of the knee kind of thing. This thing is decent mobility, not the best, but it's also very much the if something gets close to you, it will not survive your onslaught.
Yeah, it'll get lit up. Where are my targets?
Oh,
This is firing blinded, no sight lock. That's okay. See, the shoulder missiles, you don't get a lot of them, but if you can get lock on something, you're going to hit them with a lot of missiles.
yeah, you're going to absolutely eviscerate. And you do get a lot. Like you start with 196.
Yeah. So
It's just that they don't stop once they start.
I wonder if you can cut the volley off by toggling the weapon off. Nope. Nope. They will fire their full payload every time.
Oh, so you only really get three runs with the shoulders.
Yeah. Real quick, I kind of want to take this out in a simple mission before we wrap up for the day. But I
Yeah,
need
just
to-
see what happens.
I need the facilities real quick, so I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Alrighty.
I leave it up to you to entertain the chat briefly, Matt.
I can do that.
All right, I'm back in 1 sec.
Well, hello, folks. Hope you guys doing well this evening. It's a lovely Thursday. Not much going on, hopefully, for most folks. And I hope that your weekends coming up are going to be a lot of fun. Something to do. I know that I'm looking forward to Rocky's stream on Saturday for the launch party for the Lost Kingdom. That'll be really cool. Hope to see some folks there. Listen to some jams. Get some behind the scenes on some music and some animations. Should be a real good time. Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, so let's see. What if we tried one of the early Arms Fort missions? I'm curious to see how many full barrages it would take to drop one of those big targets with something like this.
Yeah, like taking down an arms fort, see what happens.
Because with the sheer amount of missiles, it's got to be a decent amount of damage, all hitting one target at once. So let's see. Great Wall, Megalith. Where's the... Oh, Land Crab one was... Richland. I think it's this one that has the Land Crab.
I think so, yeah. Worst case scenario, we could always go for Giga Chad.
Yeah. Problem with that one is you have to get all the way to the target.
Yeah, that's true.
Commence mission. Arms Fort land crabs confirmed. Intel was right on the money this time. They're standard models, but don't underestimate them. Proceed with caution. Don't waste ammunition on its
I'm gonna try
front.
the back parts.
Circle around it while avoiding the
Back
main
parts with
cannon's firing
shoulders.
radius.
Oh my god.
AP down 40%.
I missed with a good majority of those.
Ah.
Look at all the lock-ons. That's kind of neat.
The fact that it's like, yeah, you can tell exactly.
Destroyed.
Oh, look at that.
Good. Now just mop up the small
I think
fry.
I might have been able to do
Let's
it in one
clean up and
shot
go
if I
home.
hadn't missed a good portion of the volley. A bunch of them went right over the top.
Yeah, I almost say you stayed low.
Commence mission. Arms Fort land crabs confirmed. Intel was right on the money this time. They're standard models, but don't underestimate them. Proceed with caution. Don't waste ammunition on its front. Circle around it while avoiding the main cannon's firing radius.
Oh, they fire straight ahead.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Without,
so that's
without a lock, that's why. Okay. I need to make sure I'm sighted in.
Land crab destroyed.
Yeah, that's pretty
Good.
effective.
Now just mop up the small fry.
Yeah.
Let's clean up and go home.
Now for smaller, lighter targets, the hand ones. Okay, I really need to be sighted in. One thing you could do in the older games is you could use your reticle to sight on a whole bunch of targets at once, and then no matter where you fired the missiles, they would seek every target you had locked. I think this is sort of behaving in the same way.
Yeah. It's behaving at least somewhat similarly. Yeah.
I think the problem is there's not enough targets for the amount of missiles I'm launching at once.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't want to use this particular loadout on a mission where there's tons of smaller targets. Especially small, fast
Confirmed.
targets.
All targets destroyed. Mission complete.
But against another next, that's just one target. Might not be a bad setup if you can pin them down. Oh yeah, that's a lot of money in ammo restock.
Yeah. That's the only problem is that this is not a moneymaker of a boss.
Let's test this against Wonderful Body. We'll go with no wing person. Be curious to see how easy it is to
Commence
to
mission.
land all of the
Eliminate
shoulder
the
missiles at the
target
same
next.
time.
Wonderful body.
When you're rolling up on somebody.
This is your first next battle? Well, it had to come sooner or later. First
This
time
guy's
for
just
everything,
missiles, too.
right?
Finally, they've thrown an next at me. The Interior Union dragged their feet too much.
I feel like nothing hit there.
Yeah.
Combat damage at 40%.
Huh.
What?
Yes, maybe oops,
Why
all
is he
missiles
moving
isn't
like
that great.
that?
Isn't as fun
Who
of a,
cares?
or good of an idea as
Close
one
in
would
and take
imagine.
him down.
Where the hell
AP
going?
down 70%.
I don't know. I
Combat
think they were
damage at
locking onto
90%.
his missiles.
Battle experience, next quality, we're no match.
So when he launched the volley and they went straight up, I saw a bunch of my missiles go
Not
straight
your
up
fault,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Next move like that. So what am I doing?
Try that again. Could be that I got a little too close.
Commence mission.
Yeah, that might just be
Eliminate the
the case.
target next. Wonderful body.
I'll use the back ones first.
This is your first next battle? Well, it had to come sooner or later. First time for everything, right?
Finally, they've thrown an next at me. The Interior Union dragged their feet too
Oh
much.
yeah, they're locking on. I wonder if those are distraction missiles, like decoys.
What? Why
That
is
might
he
be the case,
moving
yeah.
like that? Who cares? Close in and take him down.
That is not helpful.
Don't get distracted.
Oh, so
Concentrate on
missile
the
versus missile, not great.
combat damage at 90%.
Battling. Experience next.
So this is very much a extremely situational one, I feel.
Yeah, I'm curious. I think that's what was happening. I think they were getting locked on to the missiles he's launching. So what if we went to an order match against someone who's not using missiles?
And see what happens.
Yeah, I don't remember all the loadouts for these different ones. Oh, that would be an absolute nightmare matchup against Shamir. She's the one who uses the lightweight quad. But it'd be a good test because she doesn't use missiles.
Yeah.
This would test if the loadout we have can track a fast target. If it can't, then you're kind of boned.
Yeah, you're absolutely hooped if it can't. Well, okay, your
Shoulders are
Your
absolutely whiffing.
yeah, so these shoulders aren't great.
I think it's
Shoulders
good for big targets, not for nexts.
Yeah, these are awful for next. These are made for arms forts though.
Even the cluster-based ones, they're locking on, but she's just weaving around them, doing barely any damage.
Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, at least the way things are set up here, missiles are good supplementary parts of a build.
Yeah,
but
they're
I
not
don't
good as
think-
like a primary.
Yeah, I don't think you can build an entire thing around nothing but missiles, just because unless you're fighting a big stationary target, they're not going to hit.
Yeah. So this is an arms fort remover more than anything.
I know, we could test. This will be a mission that you have not seen because it was on a different path. But you saw it in the ending cinematic. This will be kind of a sneak peek for whatever we end up doing down the road.
Yeah.
It is Arms Fort Answerer, that big thing in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll skip the briefing. This is the end of the Orca path.
Okay.
Commence mission. Destroy
That's
the
the
arms
arms
fort
fort.
Answerer.
Oh, that's real cool looking.
They must be using a massive amount of energy to keep this thing afloat. Start your attack run now.
The
Hit
way you
wherever
handle
you
this
can.
normally is you take
Destroy
off all
the
of the
outer shell.
wings and kind
It
of
won't
break
hold
it
up
piece
too
by
long.
piece.
We can bring this
Yeah,
thing back
But I'm
down
wondering
to
if you can get a bunch of the volleys on its body and take it down that way. I'm gonna have no. There it is.
massive amounts of coagulant energy.
This build cannot stay in the air that long.
It's attacking with assault armor. Get out of there now.
That's what makes this annoying. It uses assault armor, so you have to get away. Otherwise, it'll just nuke you point blank.
Yeah.
AP down 40%. Enemy assault armor is nearly recharged. There's not much time. AP down 70%. So that's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this thing has no aerial ability, so
Nope.
apparently it needs to be a large ground item for it to be able to take it out.
Like the land crabs.
Yeah. Land crabs, not even Giga Chad, because this thing doesn't have the mobility. Maybe this one needs a bit of a drawing board, maybe.
An interesting idea. Well, we can keep the schematic there.
Yeah.
Tweak it. It looks cool. I'll give you that. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Maybe if you swapped out the hand missiles for some sort of high-powered handguns or shotguns.
Yeah, something that's got a little bit more of a.
So for that mission I just tried to do with this one, with the big arms fort, I used Rust Razor for that. Just went straight in the air and started swatting all of the wing parts.
Oh yeah, that would go down in no time then.
Yep, that's the way you do it. Alright, well I'm going to save our progress, and I think we can call it here.
Yeah.
We completed one path. We can see next time. Well, I'm going to think a little bit about what to do, because I wouldn't mind exploring the other path, since it's a different series of missions, and then it ends. I think that arms fort one's the second to last mission, and then it ends at the cranium. We're on the opposite side of the one we were.
Yeah, maybe we could do a next time. Maybe we could take a look at like planning a anti-build for the Old King route as well.
Oh yeah. Damage, lots of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, either
close.
way, like...
I was close that one time where I got the last guy down. I think it was maybe 100 or 200 AP away from beating him. That's annoying.
Yeah, it was real damn close. But that being said, next time, you know what you're getting into.
Yep. But still fun.
Yeah.
There's so much to tinker around with in these games. So before we jump off, let me see who's online to raid.
Yeah, let's go say hi to somebody.
Oh, let's see. Aaron Dwight is playing Persona 5 again. We could go raid them and say what's up.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let me get that queued up. And then we can go ahead and go to outro. There it goes. And so yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks again for everybody who came and hung out. And thanks to Matt for co-piloting. I feel like we spent a lot of time on that Old King mission.
Yeah, we spent a lot more on that Old King mission. I think we originally anticipated.
That's fine. I never claimed to be good at this game. But we will be back on Saturday for the release party for Lost Kingdom.
Yeah.
And so hopefully people can tune in and sit down with Wazzy and I to go through all the stuff that we worked on for that.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be a lot of fun.
But until then, I will catch all you folks later. So